Yep, getting ready to go camping. Great, but I got fans. Okay guys, yeah, you're still recording. Pretty much set up. Put the things down the side of the doors and poles to hold up the bunk ends, and we'll be set up and I'll be back with you guys. Stick around. Alright guys, I'm all set up. I don't know why you guys are foggy, but I took a walk over here. I wanted somewhere different, you know, just a different spot. I should just came back here because no cell service. I get cell service right here. It's spotty, but I can get service, watch YouTube, whatever, send out messages. Over there, I cannot. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys something. That's ridiculous. Gas station cup, a bottle, of course, you know. Probably the same person that did this. Brought a bike out here and stripped it down. That is a Schwinn Point Beach. It's an actual swing. I ain't touching it, but that's what they've done. Someone stole that, brought it out here and stripped it. That's a piece of a mirror, or mirror off of a van or a truck. Jesus. So yeah, I wanted to show you that. I wanted everything out here. Monkey forgot bags on the table. It's got stuff that she wanted to put in a camper and keep in a camper. I was like, any food or anything in them? She said, no. I said, well, don't worry about it tonight. But I brought out some bologna. I forgot the bun. So, yeah. So she's gonna bring that stuff out to me in a little bit. Some guy found this wrench laying on the road.
I don't think so. Is that ours?
Huh?
Is that ours?
Yeah, it was just out in there in the middle of the road.
No, that's not ours.
Do you want it?
Yeah, if you don't want it. Hey, thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Oh, somebody comes by looking for it, I'll hand it to them.
No problem.
Thanks, man.
Have a good day.
You too. Asked me if it was ours. I said, no, it's not ours. He said, what do you want it? I said, yeah. I said, keep it here. If somebody comes looking for it, I'll give it to them. But if not, it'll go in there. Yeah, of course, you know. Damn people. Jesus. All right, guys. I'll be back with you. I want to go. I got a couple things to do in here yet, and then I'll bring you in and like put my sheet up over there to help keep the hot air, you know, back in there. I've been meaning to get a shower curtain and shower curtain rod to go across there. It'd be a lot easier than putting up that, because we don't have the original curtains for that. We have them all except for that. But it'd be a lot easier than hanging up that, whatever you call it, you know, sheet. All right, guys. I gotta take these in, set them here on the shelf, but I gotta move a couple things. There's some snacks there and stuff. So, all right, I'll be back with you. I gotta wipe the lens off. Something's going on here. Okay, guys. I'm settled in for the night. Monkey just left a few minutes ago. I had me a couple bologna sandwiches. I was going to fry them up, but just too hot, and you know, even outside to be cooking. But it did cool down to 85 in here. It's 9:56, and it's 82 outside. So it's supposed to get down to the 70s tonight, but I may move the camper tomorrow. Monkey thinks I should. It's a great little spot. I like it here. It's real shady, but it's also real shady over there in our natural spot. But I think since I can't get service here, I think she wants it to be where, you know, I can get a hold of somebody if I have to. So, but I put out her little bug light, her bug zapper, and there's not a lot of bugs out tonight at all. Wow, I'm sorry, guys. Jesus, you guys say something. Okay, but that's better. But yeah, her little bug light out there that she put on Temu. It's been plugged in for about 10 minutes now. I seen one mosquito in here, and I haven't seen hardly any bugs outside tonight. Almost a full moon, if not a full moon. But so the bugs, I think it's too hot for the bugs. But it's zapped 7 or 8 bugs since I've had it turned on. So that thing's a keeper. That thing works well. I mean, as soon as I turned it on, set it out there, came in, sat down, started eating my sandwich, and it started zapping. So once I might have been a little, there's a couple little bugs in here. But as soon as I turn that light off, you know, because I seen some on the screen there, some moths and stuff. As soon as I turn this light off, they'll go to that blue light out there. So, all right, guys, unless something happens, I'm just going to kick back and try to cool down and shut this light off and sit in front of the fan and try to cool down. Well, I'm getting cooled down now. I got a lot of cold drinks. I got plenty of water. I got plenty of pop too, but I mean, I got a whole case of water, and I got, I don't know, 5 or 6 in the cooler that are frozen, and a couple that aren't, so they're cool, or well, they're cold, so I should be good for that. Alright guys, unless something happens, I'll catch you in the morning. So like I said, this is just kind of a solo weekend, you know. Well, I've got it for 7 days, so I might be out here for 7 days. I might skip a day, go home, you know, since, you know, it's like a 5-minute drive, so, you know, I always try to go home at least once a day and get a shower, at least every other day. So, all right, guys. What was that? Alright, if something happens, I'll kick you back on, or if we get to hear the coyotes at night, that would be nice. I love to hear them coyotes. That would be nice. The owls have been hooting all night, so. But, yeah, I'll kick you back on if anything interesting happens, or if I think of something. But, if not, I'll see you in the morning, guys. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. Good morning, guys. As you can see, it's 88 degrees. And we have, it already feels like 101, and down here it's giving me these things here. So it's going to be a hot one. So we've got a heat advisory from noon until 7 p.m. I may have to, man, I like this spot. I may have to move spots. I don't know, we'll see. I'll be back with you. Let me get something to drink, and then I'll do an actual good morning for you. Okay, guys, so it's about 11 o'clock. I'm just hanging out. That's what I've been doing all morning. Jeez. I went to sleep. It was daylight. Birds was chirping. I think it was going on 7 o'clock-ish. I didn't look at the time. I just, by the light. And I got up. That's about what time I fell asleep. And then I got up. It must have been around 8:30. I did look at my phone, and it was 8:36. So I just kind of hung out in the camper and sitting in front of the fan and stuff. But yeah, I got this thing on. Monkey got me. I just noticed there's a blue one in there too. I just grabbed this one. You put it in water and just kind of shake it around. It's supposed to keep you cool for 2 hours. This one doesn't. The one she got for me when I was working, it would last for 2 hours. I put this in cold water. I got it wet in the cooler, and it worked for maybe half an hour. But like right now, it's actually getting hot. And I've been wearing my fan hat, one of my fan hats. That helps out a lot, but it's kind of loud, so you know it would mess with the audio, I'm sure. So, and the sun has followed me. So, but what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to get hold of Monkey, have her come out about noon and pick me up, and I'll go in the house until about 7. I'll come out and make my supper. I might make my lunch, but I'm not sure what the weather's supposed to be tomorrow, but it's supposed to be hot again. It's supposed to have thunderstorms. I wouldn't mind that a bit, but yeah, it's just you know, we're in a heat advisory. Shouldn't be doing much in the sun. I had to get out of the house for getting airboats been going all morning since daylight. But yeah, just had to get out of the house, you know. I mean, it's either too hot or too you know, rainy to do anything. And it's like, so at least I got out and did something. But I think that's what I'll do. I'll ever come and get me about noon, 12:30-ish. I might make a lunch. Monkey got me some Spam, bacon flavor Spam. I don't think I've ever tried that. So I might make some lunch. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. Airboats. I mean, that's a bad thing about this river. I mean, it's just constantly nonstop, every day, rain or shine. It doesn't matter. And, you know, them airboats meant for swamps and stuff like that, but they'll get them out on the lakes and run them on the lakes. It's like, I'm all for having a good time, but not if when you're having a good time it's ruining everybody else's. I couldn't live on this river. That'd drive me insane. And that's what you hear every 5 minutes. And sometimes they'll, you know, get their club and they'll get together and there'll be 15, 20 of them going by. And it's like, my God, you know, so, but yeah, I mean, like, you know, 4th of July, well, it was the 3rd, we was going to take the boat out. As you saw, if you didn't see, you know, the ramps were still closed. I'm sure they still are because we haven't had enough rain to raise the lakes at all. So if we want to go boating, we'll have to go back to Crystal River. We want to take our boat up to Cedar Key and put in up there. There's an island over there. Used to be a pencil factory on that island. We'd like to run over to the island and over to the lighthouse. It's only a couple miles. That wouldn't be so bad, you know. You got some wind on you and stuff. But man, just sitting here, even in the shade, it's, I don't have my phone. It's I do have my phone. I mean, there's no air moving, you know. There's no breeze, no wind, and I'm pretty much full shade here. So it is, feels like 107, 89 degrees and feels like 107. But I'll have to check my, you know what, let me get my thing out. It's more accurate because it's actual right here where I'm at now. Let me go get it and let's check it. Okay, so it's 88 here in the shade. It's 94 inside that camper. I don't know if you can see that. It's what, 12 minutes after 11? 94 inside the camper and 88 out here in the shade. So yeah, I might have to go home for a few hours. Get a shower anyway, and come back out this evening when it's starting to cool back down, because it's just too hot to do anything right now. Can't cook in the camper, can't cook on a fire. I'm not gonna build a fire. Not in this heat. 88 in the shade. No, and it's 94 in that camper. And I've got all the windows open except for the two end ones. But I got the side windows open for cross breeze, which is not much of a breeze. I feel one right now, just a little bit of one. But yeah, so alright guys, well, I'll be back with you as soon as I figure out what I'm going to do. Okay guys, this is what we're going to eat tonight. I'm just going to fry some of them up, put them on a couple buns. And we have a special guest tonight. We got Bruno Bear here. He's going to camp with us. I didn't bring any food, but I got this. I'll cut some of this up for him. He'll like that. And I got some ice water down here for him. I was dumping up water out of one of these coolers and just spilled it everywhere. About a gallon probably. But, and all these little bugs in here, because I carried that thing in Monkey was holding the door for me, and I'll explain that in here in just a minute. And I turn around, I'm like, what are you doing? Close the door, I'm in. So now we got all these bugs, so I'll have to bring the bug light in. But let me get you on a stand. We'll get this started. Gonna do it outside, but too many bugs. So let me get you on the stand. Okay. Oh, always forget you gotta turn this around. There. Alright. I'm gonna say I hope there's gas in there. Now, I'm gonna try to make this quick because it is hot in here. Got some rain today, but not a lot here, but it poured at the house. I went in, you know, got my shower and got cooled down. Whoa. Great. Alright. Glad that didn't happen in the cooler. I usually put them in the microwave for 9 minutes. Open them up, flip them, pour some gravy over them. Then do another 9 minutes. It's 8. It says 8, but I do 9. But I'm gonna fry them up in this pan over here. So once this pan gets hot, we'll start cooking. Meantime, I'm gonna go out and get the bug light and see if we can hang it in here. All right, I think it's getting hot enough. Like I said, I'm gonna have to hurry. And I didn't put any oil or anything in it. That was awesome. So hopefully they won't stick too bad. I'm just going to throw these on a bun tonight. Two more. Oh, yeah, I'm just using the our power bank over there because I'm charging the house battery because our solar panels aren't doing very well. I mean, before they would actually charge. Now it's all they can do to keep up if I'm running any kind of thing. So what I'll do is I'll charge the house battery once I'm done filming. So I got this is battery, so I don't have to worry about that. Once I'm done filming, I will turn everything off. Just turn the I'll turn the inverter off and let that charge down to, you know, 50%, and that should give me about 80% on the house battery. Yeah, so last night I barely got any service, which I don't mind that at all if I've got excuse me, something to do, like a book to read, and I forgot my book and I forgot it again tonight. But what I did was, when I was at home, I put a bunch of movies on my phone. One of them is a 4-hour movie, The Perfect Storm. So alright guys, I'll kick you back on when these are done. It won't take too long. Well, go ahead and we'll get Bruno's food out here. Get it ready. Like, we had, growing up, we ate a lot of Spam. when we couldn't afford Spam, we bought Treat. Now, I got some Spam, bacon Spam down in there. I think I mentioned it. But, I'll get Bruno his. Let me get I'm sure he'll like it. Some of you guys are probably thinking, well, it's dog food anyway, but I'll tell you what, I love it. It's good. Potted meat, Vienna sausages. I love that stuff. Now, he likes his food cut up nice and small because Monkey spoils him. She says I do it, but you guys don't have to believe that. And he'll be up where him and Monkey usually sleeps later once I get that charger down off of there. Yeah, so my phone has mirroring, and I can mirror onto that TV over there, so that's good. I'll be able to watch some movies, because I forgot my book again. Yeah, because I don't mind being without, you know, internet access. I do. That's good. I do, however, mind being without like phone service, because, you know, if I gotta get a hold of Monkey, like today when I got a hold of her, she got here, I don't know, I think it was about 12:30 ish, yeah. But it took me a while to get a hold of her, because I had to walk over to the other. I was going to move the camper, and I thought, well, you know, let's weigh the risk and reward here. It's not much better over there. So every once in a while I'll get something from her through here. So, but let me give this to Bruno, and we'll put a couple of these on some buns. I asked him if he wanted some food, and he hopped right up. There you go, bud. And remember, I got your ice water down here for you. Are you serious? You want me to feed it to you? Here, you want a piece? There you go. Well, he's not hungry, or he don't like it. Alright, well, he usually will eat it. He'll come back later and eat it. So, let me check these, and then we'll get them on a bun. And we had to stop and get ice, and Monkey came out with this for me. My favorite soda pops in the whole world. Alright, I got that turned off. I'm going to, well, a couple of these out of here. He might be waiting on this gravy. He likes the gravy to these things. So, shoot. Alright. There. I might pour a little bit of this gravy on his food. There we go. I got some salt up here. I'm just going to put a little salt on them. Sometimes I put some steak seasoning on them. But this is a family pack. I'll eat all 6 of these tonight. Okay, guys. I'll be back with you in a minute. So, Monkey sent this at 9 o'clock. And I immediately, well, it's still sending. 9:35, as you can see, waiting on network. So, let's get some movies. Let's put a movie on. Okay, guys, this is the first movie I'm going to watch. The Life and Times of Grizzly Adams. I believe it's 1974. But, anyway, as you can see, that's the only light I have on. I got all the other ones shut off, so. Alright, guys, I'll be back with you shortly. That's a great old movie, guys. I know it's not that great quality, but it's better than nothing when you don't have a book. So, okay, guys, that's the end of movie 1. Watch movie number 2. It's a dramatization of actual experiences that happened to Jack and Janet Smurl and their family. It's called A Haunting something. I've seen it before. Pretty good movie, based on a true story. So. It's about 11:15 right now. Sent Monkey out another message to her good night, but it's still sending too. So, and it says the first one. All right, guys. Kick you back on shortly. Yeah, I'll kick you back on before I go to sleep if I don't forget. Okay, guys, that's a good movie. Now, on to movie 3, Dark Night of the Scarecrow. Ooh, older movies, I know, but very good. So, idle time. I am getting your texts, but I can't reply to them. Go figure that. But since I get the house tomorrow, I will reply to your texts. So anyway, guys, I'm going to say goodnight now, and I'll catch you guys in the morning when I let Bruno out and everything. And I didn't feel like turning a light on, you know, because bugs, they find their way in these things. I don't get it. So anyway, guys, yeah, I don't feel like getting eat up by mosquitoes tonight. So I'll catch you guys in the morning. Sleep tight, everyone. See you in the AM. There's a possum out there. I don't know if you guys can see him or not. He's there. Where'd he go? There he is. Might be an armadillo. Stay here, buddy. There he is. I'll zoom in a little bit. It's right there. Armadillo. It's an armadillo. Where did he go? I think you saw. No, you stay there. I think you saw him. Yeah, Bruno hates them things. And he just wanted to go outside, and he was sniffing around. He was on the trail of something. So I got him back in here. That's what it was. And then, oh, well, you can't see, but over in that direction. When we was outside, over there where we usually, help if I would unzoom you. Over there where we usually camp. When we first went out, I heard something. I shined the light, and seen some eyes over there. It was dark and low to the ground, so I think it was a raccoon. So we got to see some wildlife. I've been hearing it, and he knows what they are. Monkey's missing her dog. She said, I miss my dog. Thanks, Monk. What about your shave bear? Oh, I meant to get me a drink and forgot. Okay, guys, that's that'll do it for tonight. Wanted to share that with you. Yeah, Bruno, he don't like them armadillos, that's for sure. He was on the trail. He got on the trail of it, and then all at once he started around the corner of this camper. I was like, whoa, 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 because he's killed them. He's killed possums and snakes Yeah, you don't like that stuff, do you, bud? Let's see. Get your turn night vision here. There he is. Do you, bud? You don't like them guys, do you? I don't blame you, buddy. Oh, sorry, guys. So, alright, guys. Good night once again. Tell him good night, bud. Okay, guys. I think it's around 5 o'clock or a little after 5. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is nothing but smoke, and I smell it really bad. I don't know what the hell's going on. This is smoke. There's a fire somewhere. I think I'm going to try to get a hold of Monkey and have her come and get me. Not so much as me. I can walk out of here, but I don't want Bruno getting hurt. Yeah, there's a fire somewhere. Well, let me give her a call. I don't know if you guys can see this. That's not fog. This is smoke. I can smell it. Alright, let me try to get a hold of Monkey. Okay, guys, so I don't know. Maybe it's fog, but I'm still smelling smoke. I smell it in the camper now, too. So it could just be fog, but I'm smelling smoke. I can't get a hold of Monkey, so I don't know. I better go ahead and get dressed just in case me and Bruno's got to bounce out of here. But, you know, I just can't get a hold of her. I don't know. She won't answer. I don't know. Jeez. Yeah, I smell it in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Kind of. I mean, it looks smoky in here too. But I can smell it. So I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know if somebody's just had an early morning fire and they're, you know, the wood, it is kind of damp. There is a river right there. It could be fog, but I don't like that looks like smoke to me. But I am definitely smelling smoke, so I don't know if somebody down there has got a fire going or started a fire, you know, a campfire or whatever, but owls are going crazy. I smell smoke pretty heavy, so I don't know what's going on. You know, it's kind of eerie just after there was, you know, a fire not far from here just recently, and now I can't get a hold of her. I don't know. Kind of making me a little upset, man. Jesus Christ. I understand it's 6 o'clock in the morning, but come on, man, you know. I just wanted her to look outside and see, is it foggy there? So maybe it's just fog, the smoke, maybe someone's having a campfire. I don't know. You know, I don't see any glow anywhere, but it's starting to get daylight now, so I better go ahead and get dressed, and as soon as she gets a hold of me, I'll just have her come and get me, and 'cause I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Alright, guys, I'll let you know what I find out, but I definitely smell smoke burning. Something's burning somewhere. And it's, you know, like I said, it could be fog now, but I know what we was looking at an hour ago. That wasn't fog, that was smoke, and I could smell it. I still smell it in here. Gmail. Great. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to get dressed and I'll let you know what's going on. But I smell it. And it is smoky in here. I know it's not fog in here. It's smoke in here. There's a haze in here. Because, you know, I have all the windows open, so Alright guys, I'll be back. Okay, so it seems to be clearing up outside, and I don't smell the smoke as bad. I still smell it, but not as bad as it was, so I don't know. Maybe someone was starting a wet fire, so still can't get a hold of her, so hell, I can't go to sleep now. I mean, you know, I gotta take care of him. I mean, I still smell it, but not as bad. And, you know, I mean, I didn't want to try to call 911 just in case it was somebody having a campfire. You know, we are on a campground. But I still smell it, but not as bad. And it kind of cleared up outside, so that's just an eerie feeling when you're stuck out here. You know what I mean? You can't get a hold of anybody. And you're smelling smoke, and you're seeing smoke, and there was just a fire, you know what, a week or two ago, a couple weeks ago out here, right back in the area behind us there. It cleared up. It definitely wasn't fog, I can tell you that right now. Yeah, that was definitely smoke. There was a little, probably maybe a little bit of fog mixed in, but that was definitely smoke I seen, because it's clearing up right now. It's now what I'm seeing may be a little bit of fog, but it's, like I said, it's just that's an eerie feeling. So probably nothing, but still, I mean, you know, at least I had you guys to talk to. And Bruno, see, he was acting strange, because I was just trying to start going to sleep, and he was just acting real weird, walking around, wouldn't lay down or nothing. I was like, "You all right?" And he hopped down, and he wouldn't drink, he wouldn't eat. And I was like, "What's wrong?" I said, "You gotta go out." He didn't act like he wanted to go out, but I opened the door and we went out. As soon as I opened the door, I smelled it. And I turned that light on. I could see it, see the smoke. So it might have been just a real smoky campfire, and or maybe someone putting one out. And you know, that'll travel a long ways at early mornings like this. So I mean, I still smell it, but it's not as bad. I mean, it was, I mean, it got where it was smoky in here. It's still a little hazy. I don't know if you can tell it or not, but it is starting to clear up. So alright guys, not sure what that was all about, but oh well. Alright guys, I'll kick you back on in a minute. Okay guys, so it's 6:49. It's 76 out here, 79 in the camper. But as you can see now, I'm telling you, that was not fog. If that was fog, it would still be here, because the sun's not out enough to burn it off yet. So as you can see, there's not an ounce of fog out here, so I don't know where that smoke was coming from. But man, that is eerie being out here by myself. Yeah, look how clear it is now. And like I said, if that was fog, it would definitely still be here, especially since the river's right there. And there's not an ounce of fog, so that was definitely smoke. So where it was coming from, I don't know. Maybe up the road, I don't know. There was some people down there camping, but I haven't seen anybody go past all night long. Usually somebody comes past, but nobody came past all night. I've been up all night, so I just wanted to let you know that. Yeah, that's it definitely was not fog, now I know. Especially when I was smelling smoke, and the camper cleared up inside too, so, and I don't smell the smoke now. But man, that's an eerie feeling, because, you know, if there's a fire down there, how the hell am I going to get out of here, you know? Because That's the river. I ain't jumping in that river with gators in there, and you know, that's just more woods up there. So, yeah. All right, I'll be back with you and go home, get a shower. Yeah, see, no fog at all. Could have been overreacting, but still, you know, that fire a couple weeks ago, and you know, I just, you know, if I was out here by myself, I might not have worried about it so much. But you know, I got Bruno, he's in there. I'm like, man. And then when you can't get a hold of somebody, it's an eerie feeling. You know, he was acting strange, and the owls were acting real strange, and everything's back to normal. So must have just been somebody building a fire, maybe. I don't know. It was awful early, or maybe putting one out, but I guess we'll be alright now. So, alright guys, just wanted to give you an update. See? Perfectly clear. Okay guys, Monkey's on her way out to get me and Bruno, so I think I'm going to call this video here. I'm going to go home, get a shower, and make them supper for tonight. So I'm going to do something on the in the Dutch oven for them, or on the grill, one of the two. But see, the thing about that is when you're at home, you know, you can go on the side and get warmed up. Can't do that out here. So I know it wasn't a fun-filled video, but hopefully you enjoyed it anyway. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Shea Bear, the Myth, the Man, the Legend. I'm gone for now, and we'll see you guys on the next one. If anything pops up between now and getting home, I'll kick you back on. If not, we'll see you soon. Bye bye everyone, take care.